Hey, what's up, guys? It is Catch These Hands. Welcome to the channel. We got a little video in the Konigsberg for you today. Tier 4 German cruiser. It's a 100K match on straight. We are playing domination. Running the Commander von Mueller. Yamamoto is an inspiration. Only have this guy at level 7. So beyond range, igniter, punch through, and fixated. Aiming systems mod 1 always. I don't necessarily like the secondaries option because hopefully I'm not really using them in a cruiser. Something's probably going wrong if my secondaries are popping off a whole bunch. And the main bat mod increases traverse, but also at the same time increases your reload, which works out I think only to be like 0.35, 0.38 seconds or something, a 7.5 sec reload for the Koni, but still. If you're playing map awareness right, you should generally be pointed in the right direction and really not have to traverse a whole bunch. So, also Hull B and the targeting upgrades. Guns are 3x3, 150 mils, 14.7 click range, 7.5 sec reload, as I said earlier. HE max damage 1700. But also a 10% chance to fire, which is nice. AP max damage 4017. That is definitely a little bit of a product of von Mueller and with the punch through, and Yamamoto is an inspiration. Torps are 4x3, 533 mils, 68 second reload, not too shabby. Max damage 13.7, like that. Range 6 kilometers, a little short, but again, you should be using these things somewhat situationally, and they're not going to be your primary focus anyway. Your guns are. Top speed of the torpedoes is 64 knots. Top speed of the ship, all ahead flank, would be 34 knots. Detectability by sea, 11.6 clicks. We got damage control, of course, infinite. Sonars, we're running 2. We got 5.1 click detection on the sonar. Going to interrupt real quick. We got the wicks here. You can see we're on B and got that little island kind of in the middle of where I'm at. Like, it creates a little channel, and this guy is just driving right up into it. So I'm gonna let some torps go. Got about as much chance of hitting a destroyer with torps as you do find the fountain of youth, but at the same time, it just, man, we got that one. I swear to God, I just got the propeller on the guys. The screw on the back of the shaft of that bolt, man. That's it. We got that. Then we got this Kaladin driving, right at us. He just took a vicious hit from somewhere, though. Took all his health. Definitely had to be a cruiser. More likely a battleship. We put him on fire. He uses the damage con, but he's so low, he's pretty much toast anyway. I'm going to HE him when we start another fire. Of course, he used the damage con, so that's going to keep burning. I'll take that. And if he had gotten a little more of an angle, I would have switched the AP, but kept that with the HE and got him. Back to the sonar, 5.1 click detection range on that. That's really nice. 112 second duration, 180 sec reload. So, also got 3 planes. 360 sec duration, 180 second reload, same as the sonar. So basically got 5 ways to detect people, which is really nice to have on hand. So as I'm rolling over here checking out A, you notice you got this forward island, and you got that bigger island, and they're like right in the middle, so they kind of afford you some good cat and mouse opportunities, which in peeking and, forcing people to one side or the other, usually you want to be up in score for that to happen. The point is being capped but contested by us as well. Capped by them, contested by us. And we're trying to do the damn thing. This Omaha, but again, like, one thing I'd highly recommend about this game, right? You know what you see, and I play a lot of first-person shooters in my gaming experience, and so that's a moment of stupidity right there, me hitting my own teammate. with torpedoes and then just do it again because, like, fuck it. Stay humble, stay real, right? But at any rate, damn it, I can't even think about what I was saying before. Oh, yeah. You got the Omaha there. Three Citadels. Do you see that? That AP at that range was nasty. With Von Mueller and Yamamoto's the inspiration. But when you're looking at something, like, seriously, take your hands off the wheel for a sec and just think about what the opponent is looking at. If you're looking at them, what are they looking at? When they look towards you, does it make it an easier situation for them to mess with you? And there, like, this guy drives up, and right where that destroyer is now, like, you're driving through a channel, but it's only about what do you think that is? Like 2, 3, 5 clicks wide at the most. Not the best judge of distance in this game, without the digits on screen. But still, I don't know. Think about what they're looking at. Because that guy is thinking he's looking at a narrow channel, but he's the one trying to come through it. Well, okay. More often than not, you're going to find ships just sitting there waiting for you. So, I had been spotted, and you couldn't see anything in basically my detection range, so I had a feeling, like 99%, that there was a destroyer present. Of course, there's a T-22. Now, I don't know if you see just below my reticle and to the right, that 4.3 number, and like right there it is again. There's a little triangle type looking icon with a black line through like the left side of it. You've probably seen that before on cameras or in cameras, like their apps and stuff on your phone when you're using them. But that means you'll see that for like portrait or landscape mode, and that's landscape mode. And at any rate, it's letting you know that your shells are going to hit the mountain. Or whatever obstruction is in front of you. Doesn't necessarily mean they're all going to hit, but at least one is going to hit. And if you have your butt behind the island and 2 of your 3 turrets are on the aft part of your ship, then you're not going to clear. So can help you out a little bit, especially when you're zoomed in and got that kind of tunnel vision going on. So right now, getting a little hairy. I am just definitely going to hang out behind this island and peekaboo with them. Got the T-22, got an Iron Duke battleship up there, and we are down 5 ships to 4. I'm going to let these torps go. I have a feeling he's not backing up all the way. So you'll notice I didn't fire him down the torp path. Got a nice little spread. As we said before, hitting the destroyer with torps is like once in a million. I should probably go play the lottery after hitting that Wix. Let some shots go at this guy. Of course, he evades the torps, as expected. Trying to hit him with these shells. This Konigsberg, man, it's 150s. It hits, especially against the destroyers. But and if you're paying attention to the background sound of the video, they called those torps out. The game called out the torps for like a solid 7 seconds before they hit me. I get tunneled in sometimes so hard, man. My whole world could be burning down around me, and I wouldn't know. I just say it's having the exemplary ability of top-notch focus, but I generally think it's probably more unawareness. My awareness rating went down. It's no longer a 97. So popping shots at this Wyoming, man, this is crazy to me. Like, I hate playing in reverse when I'm a battleship, but I mean, sometimes that's what you got to do. Battleships were not designed to push. They never were. To my knowledge, they've never really used them that way in any war since they've been invented. But to push up forward through that narrow channel again, one by one they come. So we're gonna let some torps go. I'm spotted. We know that. I am so worried about this. You'll notice if you look at the throttle indicator, I just start hitting it in all ahead flank because I'm so worried about this guy. And then all of a sudden, just I flashed up at the mini map. I see it's 222. So he's real low health. I know I got my torps out, and I get 2 hits right there on that Wyoming. Still letting out shots on a T-22. I know he's going to die with that last salvo. The Wyoming gets a kill. I believe the other ship that was shooting at him, possibly. I can't even think if I had one there and I'm watching the replay. But at any rate, if you look at this guy's guns, man, he is about to hit me with the 2-piece and the biscuit. And I'm pretty sure I'm dead. And then Pill Thief's torps come out of nowhere. Now, one thing I do want to point out is from a while ago when I got hit with that torpedo, when I was like right here by this little island on this side, that took me down to about 9,000 health, which is less than half of my total HP of 24,300. You don't give up, you know, just because you have low health. Don't just cash it in. It's really kind of interesting, but it seems like some people play their best game when they're low health and being a little cautious. T-Bull, Tactic Angel, you can check out their channels, check out their vids. They got a bunch of awesome World of Warships Legends content. But they each have a couple videos where they're literally down to like 1,000 or 2,000 hit points and something, or literally down to hundreds, and they still go on a 2, 3, 4 cracking ship kill streak. Like it's crazy. So don't give up, you know. Now this Iron Duke, man, not the best BB in the world if you're a BB driver, but I mean, if you're a cruiser, that thing can still wreck your whole day, probably your weekend too. I let torps go, let him go behind the line a little bit. I probably should have turned right there, but I just, like, it's 3 against 1. We got this in the bag. I'm thinking more than 2 torpedoes are gonna hit. So I come out just wanting to steal all the hit points I can from him, take all the HP I can. Get 2 torp hits, that takes him down to less than half health, and I'm ready to go night-night. Because he says it with his chest. Ready to go night-night. And I'm out of here. So, I'm pretty proud of the game now. Got, you know, 100,000. 9 ribbons. 2 medals. And definitely Swiss cheesed this Iron Duke for the last 2 guys. So now we are back here riding along with the V170 that saved my ass before. Thank you. God bless you. This video is sponsored by Pill Thief, the Tier 3 V170 driver on World of Warships Legends Xbox One X. Without him, this video would not be possible. Now this guy has balls of steel, man. He drives bow on, right? Battleship's perpendicular. That's what you're supposed to do. But he's just driving bow onto him. He lets each torp go. He fires off a round like, yo, dude, I'm over here. And then he just slow plays him. He waits, sees what the torps does, and what he's doing is he's drawing out his gunfire. This dude, Pill Thief, is probably one of the smarter players that I've ever seen in World of Warships Legends when I'm spectating. He draws out his fire. Okay, there's nothing else coming. He's going to take his chance against the secondaries, which is Admiral and sometimes doesn't work out. But I mean, he's he's 2 clicks away when he lets those torps go. Gets in that range, and then he stays there, and you are going to notice kind of something crazy happens here, but they literally get a same time kill. The game actually processed the enemy getting the kill first and then him. So, alright guys, well, thanks for dropping by. 100K Konigsberg, phenomenal ship, 9 ribbons, more than 9 ribbons possibly, I can't count. 2 medals, top of the leaderboard, 4 ships sunk, 2,340 XP. Gonna try and get a lot more content up soon. Thanks for coming by, and have a great one.